Good morning, CRE 101. I wanted to make sure today that we talk about our slide deck, Foundations of an Argument. As you work through this first module, we're going to really look at an argument, and the whole rest of this course is going to elaborate and build upon this idea of an argument. So for us to begin, we need to really understand what an argument is. An argument is just clearly a set of ideas that support a point. Every argument has to have three components. You need to have an issue, a conclusion, and reasons. There's lots of academic terminology that you can refer to when we're talking about an argument, but for the purposes of our class, we're really going to look at these three academic words: issue, conclusion, and reasons. However, when you're structuring an argument, you can also refer to a conclusion as a claim. You can refer to those reasons as premises. And the issue is that question or controversy that you're trying to figure out. I have added this video that you can watch on your own time to show you a little bit more about how to analyze an argument. And this will just help solidify your understanding as we go through the rest of this module. So let's look at an issue and break this down. The simplest way to understand an issue is it's the question. It's what you want to know. And you are usually addressing an issue in yes or no question format. So an example of an issue that used to be very big amongst colleges was, should smoking be banned on college campuses? You will see as in my example that I have phrased it as a yes or no question. The reason issues need to be addressed this way is because as we get to our conclusion, we need to be able to take a stance. And if you do not phrase your issue as a yes or no question, it doesn't leave room for an author or somebody else to be able to take their stance and have a conclusion and argue it. Remember, here are some more examples of issues that you could also be using. Should the minimum wage be raised? Should energy drinks be regulated? Should college tuition be free? You will notice all three of these are written in question format, in yes or no, with a question mark at the end. As we're looking at issues, sometimes people get issues and topics confused. Remember, an issue is not a topic. Topics are ideas or subjects, or one word or short phrase. Now, topics become issues once you take that topic and make it a question. So when we're looking at an argument, your issue should be about the topic. They should not be different. So let's look at a visual. If you have cell phones as your topic, everything in the other circles could be possible issues surrounding that topic. Do cell phones have too many applications? Can cell phones detract from our safety? Should cell phones be allowed in the classrooms? Are they a danger to our health? So you will see that they are all related to the issue of cell phones. Once you have an issue, you need to have a conclusion. A conclusion is your stance or claim or position on the issue. So a lot of times, you might phrase a conclusion with an I believe or the author believes type of statement. So if our issue was, should smoking be banned on college campuses? One way to phrase your conclusion could be, smoking should be banned on college campuses. The opposing argument would be, smoking should not be banned on college campuses. Remember, your conclusion is just one statement that answers your issue. So here's an advertisement. I like to pull in real life things if we can. As you look at this advertisement, you will see that the issue is global warming more important than looking at an early spring? If you read the reasons and look at the evidence in front of you and the advertisement, you will see that this person's conclusion is that global warming is important than looking at an early spring. In this advertisement, we see a woman on the front lines. So one could infer that the issue is, should women be on the front lines? Their conclusion would be that women should be on the front lines based on the evidence of what I see in front of me. Once you've got an issue, a conclusion, you need those reasons. Reasons are also called premises, and they can be any type of evidence, support, or justification. They are the whys of an argument. So when you have a question and you clearly have a stance on it, then you have to support it. For a strong argument, you want always to have at least three reasons of support. So going back to our original example, you could say smoking shouldn't be allowed on college campuses. That's the conclusion. If that's your conclusion, you need three reasons that support that statement. For example, you could say it's unhealthy for the students smoking, and secondary smoke poses a health risk for other students. There are also issues with students throwing cigarette butts on the ground, which is another hazard. A lot of times when we're looking at reasons, you will see indicator words such as because, first, second, third, and so on. So hopefully this helped you as you look through argument and try to figure out what to do. Have a great day.